Good morning guys, it's Tuesday, it's the 30th of May, which means we've only got today and tomorrow left of everyday May. Can't believe how quickly that's gone, actually, it's gone so fast. I am dressed to go to the gym, however, I have not been this morning. I'm going to go after lunch just because I had such a stiff back and lady pains this morning, so I've decided to come in and do some artwork for an hour, and I'm about to go downstairs and work on my computer for a few hours before I go to the gym. I just need everything to kind of like chill a little bit. I'm just working on a couple of things which I can't show you because one of them is a present for somebody and the other one is a commission, but I will show you something. Busy working away on some lettering. I'll show you like that much of it this morning. And I was using this brush, which is my favourite brush for hand lettering. As you can see, it's now missing the brush, which is now resting somewhere, or you can kind of see it just in the top of that ink there. Great. But as it happens, I started using this brush and it's really good. So I now have a new favourite brush. So that was fun. Yeah, I'm doing a piece of work which I'm looking at right now. I wish I could show it to you because it actually looks quite good right now, and I have a feeling that I might mess it up because it's the first time I've done anything like it. So, but it's a present, so I'm not going to show you guys yet, but I will show you it when it's done, because by that point, hopefully it will have been posted and got to the place that, you know, I'll save the clip and put it in a vlog in sort of a week's time or something. But I need to get it done, the pressure's on, I need to get it done and posted ASAP. So I'm hoping to post the commission piece and the other bit really, really soon. And yeah, just realised how glowy my skin's looking today. I don't know why, but it is. It's not sweat, I promise. There's a fine line between glowy skin and sweat, isn't there? Anyway, I am just going to go downstairs now, make a cup of tea and get cracking. I have started up, and it's going to remain private, I'm literally not going to let anybody follow me, but I've started up another Instagram page this morning just for myself to record photos of my body like I was doing when I was training with Ollie every couple of weeks. I'm going to put them on there, front, side, rear view, measurements, just kind of keep a diary of training progress and nutrition progress. I'm going to try and do a video at some point about food because I struggle in my head a lot with food, and although I did really well and I continue to do okay and maintain my body weight and stuff, I've always found it hard to lose weight and body fat specifically. That's something that's just always been a case. And even when I worked in the fitness industry and I was teaching a load of classes a week and eating relatively healthily, I still struggled to lose body fat. But it's one of those things where it's always going to be, I think it's just genetics, but it affects me mentally. And I have some kind of habits that I'm not particularly proud of, and I've never really spoken about them, but maybe I will at some point. It's nothing big, don't worry, it's not like an eating disorder or anything like that. It's just a couple of things that I'm not very happy with. So I thought if I start an Instagram account and keep it private, no one's going to see it, there's no judgment there, but I can see my progress in front of my face without having to hunt around for photos, and just maybe record on there how I'm feeling. And if I slip up, then that's one of those things. And also, if I allow myself a treat, I want to try and overcome the guilt that I get when I have a treat. And sort of, I know that if I was training a client and they were having a treat meal, that it wouldn't be a problem. But for me, somehow it is a problem. So I need to work on those things, and I'm trying to work on those things. And that's why starting that account is kind of helpful. Also, because I am just a few days away from that time of the month, I have once again put on 2.5 kilograms, which I do every single month. I weighed myself a few days ago, and then I weighed myself today, and I've put on 2.5 kilograms. I do it every single month between 2.5 and 4 kilograms in water weight. It's insane, but I saw a video from a bikini competitor the other day, and she's tiny, teeny tiny, and she says she puts on between 3 and 5 kilograms of water weight. So I feel a lot better now because she's tiny, but it happens every month. What the hell? Anyway, that said, gonna go downstairs now. I need to let this ink dry. Just gotta wash my paintbrushes or paintbrush. Maybe I'll try and fish the other one out of my ink. That'll be a messy experience, or maybe I'll leave it until I haven't got so many vulnerable pieces of work lying about. But yeah, let's mooch along with the day. JMO, What do you want for lunch, lovely? Do you want some scrambled eggs?
Yeah.
Yeah? And a couple of bits of toast?
Yeah, please. Let's do that.
Okay, are you on lunch in 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Right, I'll make a start then, shall I? Okay. It's lunchtime in the zoo, it's 12:30, and today the hungry caterpillars ate scrambled eggs and meat and toast, and I had scrambled eggs with tuna. I'm back on counting macros, low carbs for a few days, and I think I might have said this morning. If I did, we'll just pretend that I didn't. But we're just inside having a cup of tea. We went outside and quickly retreated back in because it's really cold, but I did feed the birds so that it wasn't wasted. And yeah, my protein order arrived, so I'm going to film Joe whilst he talks you through what I got. Let's go.
Right.
Good start.
First up, a tube of daily vitamins. In this one tablet, you have vitamin A, D, E, C, thiamine, riboflavin, and niacin. You could just have some cornflakes and it would have the same effect. Second,
Would you like to just grab my pill box over there and tell the lovely YouTube friends what I have in that?
okay.
Because I know you paid a lot of attention to it.
I can already smell the
Joe loves the smell of
emanating
this.
from
Like an old grandma with my pill box.
that smell. Okay, now in here.
Do you know which one it is that smells?
I'm imagining it's one of these jelly looking
No, it's
ones,
not.
isn't it?
No. Anyway, right, so...
Okay, right, I'm going to tell you what these are. First of all, we have, what's that, cod liver oil?
No.
I mean, we could be here forever. Water?
Water.
It could be anything.
Vitamin D3.
Alright, this one, cod liver oil?
It's fish oil, so omega-3,
Okay.
5, yeah.
Have you ever chewed one of those
No.
by accident and
No.
then eaten it?
Can't say as I have, no.
Okay, in here we've got these yellow ones, vitamin B.
Correct.
Wow.
They're the stinky ones.
And the white ones underneath?
They are...
No idea. Flour?
Plain or self-raising.
Don't matter, I think.
They are zinc and magnesium.
Okay. The pink one is one of those multivitamins, isn't it? No. Vitamin A?
No, they are chromium.
Chromium?
Yeah.
It's like metal, isn't it? Chrome. What are you eating chrome for?
It helps stabilise the insulin levels in the body
Okay.
and supposedly stops sweet cravings. So
Now-
Christ knows what I'd be like without them.
These brown ones,
Mm-hmm.
is that cocoa? Just
No.
like chocolate without eating the
That's,
chocolate?
that's right, they're cake in a tablet.
No point eating them.
They are green tea extract.
Green tea extract.
Yeah.
Save from drinking it.
They're just a little bit of caffeine.
I'm drinking tea.
Not green tea, yours looks more like coffee. Who drinks tea that colour? Guys, I have tea like this nice tea colour here, and Joe has tea that looks
Wrong.
like coffee.
Tea that
Look at
has
the
to be
difference.
strong.
Look at the difference.
I know, well, it's Yorkshire.
I could
upbringing.
take mine a little bit milkier than that. Anyway,
Yeah,
right.
No, it's
Comment
gotta be-
below, guys,
And then-
how you have your tea. Anyway, right, go for it. You can talk
Strong
about
tea is the best.
you
form
can talk
of
about
tea.
the other ones as well. That's fine.
This is called God damn it, fluoxetine.
Correct. And that's for what?
That's for
To keep me human.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes, it's the mood pill.
It's the mood pill. Excellent. Okay, so carrying on with the haul then. What else have we got?
We have a packet of protein pancake mix.
What are the macros for this
And-
per serving? So fat is what?
3.1 grams.
Yeah.
Energy 184 calories,
Okay.
and carbohydrates are 7.3
It's
grams.
low in carbs per serving.
Fiber 0.6 grams.
Not so good on the fibre. That's why I add psyllium husks to mine though.
Protein 32 grams.
Good
which
in
you'd
protein.
expect would be quite high as it's called protein. And salt 1.2 grams. There
Will
you
you
have
be
it.
trying those?
No, I bloody well won't. Lastly, we have Mikola casein.
Mikola casein.
Mikola
What flavour is it?
casein. Strawberry flavour.
And what are the macros per serving? Tell me what a serving is.
A serving is 30 grams
Okay.
of Mikola casein.
Okay. And tell me the macros for this one, please.
Okay, 116 calories.
Yeah.
0.4 grams of fat. Carbohydrate, 3.1.
Yeah.
Fibre, 0. Nil. Protein, 25. How about that? Guy.
Like the football scores?
Yeah. Protein, 25. Fibre, nil. I definitely won't be trying any of this.
It's really
either.
yummy actually. That's that. If you could hold it up for the camera just a little bit.
Food that makes this noise.
No. Can I just say that is a really nice strawberry flavoured protein, and if you have it with almond milk, it tastes like a genuine strawberry milkshake. It doesn't taste like it doesn't taste disgusting at all.
Have a good day.
Hey Gizmo, can you just come and sit on the bed maybe, rather than try and get over here? Yeah. She really wants to sit on my lap, but it can't happen when I'm painting. Gizwiz. Go and lay down. Please don't walk on that. Why? Good girl. Good girl, go and lay down. It's 2:30 and I'm gonna get ready to go to the gym. I really need to do a workout, but I feel bloody ridiculously bloated and disgusting. So I'm gonna try and find myself the baggiest t-shirt that I've got and just get on with it. Just thrown a few new songs on my little iPod. Well, not new as in bought new, but just ones that I haven't had on there for ages. So hopefully that'll aid the motivation. But yeah, I just need to get this done. So far, totally on track today with macros. I've really tried to be good in terms of what I used to do with Ollie, which is not have any carbohydrates until I've trained. So right now I think I've had about 4 grams of carbs, which has just come from other, you know, not from like bread or oats or anything like that. It's just come from whatever's in food in a minimal way. So yeah, I'm gonna get myself off to the gym. I'm gonna be stricter on taking protein shakes and stuff with me for immediately after training, and see how I get on. So yeah, gotta find a t-shirt and get cracking. Good evening guys, it's now 10 to 7 and as you can see I have not long ago had a shower and have my makeup on, which you're used to by now. I can't believe that tomorrow is the last day of every day in May. I'm really sorry that it's been quite mundane for like the last week, 10 days or so, but hopefully you guys understand. You know, I'm trying to launch Leaf Lane Studio and I've got literally a million and one things going on right now and I just cannot. Sometimes it's a bit overwhelming, and also because I'm trying to edit these videos down and, you know, deal with my mental health as well, because that flares up every now and again and it's kind of flaring up at the moment. I struggle because I kind of am the sort of person that wants to do everything right for everybody, and I've had to sacrifice a few things this week. I've had to turn down a few invitations to do things this week because I'm just a little bit too overwhelmed and tired. Last night's sleep was horrendous, and it's difficult because I'm still trying to fit things in like my workouts, and the reason I do that is because it helps my mental health, but at the same time when I'm feeling really drained and a little bit low, it's hard to get myself out of the house to the gym. But that's the one thing I know that is guaranteed to help me, and it certainly did that today, and it was thankfully very quiet in there, so that really did help. But thank you so much for bearing with me, and I know I don't do a lot of exciting things, but hopefully you've enjoyed seeing what I do during the day, and that I will carry on vlogging. Obviously I've still got tomorrow to go, but I will carry on doing weekly vlogs, if not twice weekly, depending on what I've got going on. And they, by all accounts, should be more interesting because, you know, you're seeing a whole week at once rather than a day, because quite often during the day, like today, I've really just been in my office doing some painting and at my computer doing my ideal custom, which I finally kind of almost finished. It's probably 85% now. I've just emailed it to Gemma, and yeah, I mean, it's not as good as some people, so I don't think, but I'm kind of happy with where it's going anyway. Yeah, and it's really important to me to share with you guys about my business journey, because there's some areas I have experience and other areas I have no experience. So I'm just trying to be transparent and honest, and I always want to come across that, you know, we all are real people doing real things. The other thing I wanted to say was, I mentioned, I think this morning, about I've started up my private Instagram account just for myself. I'm not even letting Joe follow me, just so that you know, I've already posted a front, side and rear photos of my physique. I hate saying physique because it sounds like I've got a physique. I don't feel like I have a physique at the moment. I look a bit like a potato. But I'm doing that for myself, and what I'm trying to do is to just come to terms with the issues I have around food, in that if I have something, for example, rice cakes are not unhealthy, but obviously everything in moderation. So if I'm on low carbs, I can't really have rice cakes too much, but if I'm on a carb cycle and I'm on a higher carb day, I can afford to have 1 or 2 rice cakes with some peanut butter on or something. But where I psychologically struggle is that and I don't know where this has come from, but I cannot have any food like that in the house without having the entire thing. So I'm not a binge eater. I don't eat and eat and eat and eat and eat until I feel sick, but I can't have anything in the house without eating the entire thing. So like if I buy a thing of Snacker Jacks, it's gone. I can't just take 2 out of there and then I feel awful about it. So I'm trying to deal with my relationship with food in terms of allowing myself to have things in the house, because I tend just to not have anything in the house because I know that's how I'm gonna be. And so my first step towards all of that was today I made some more protein brownies, and I've had 2 today, 1 at lunchtime and 1 when I got home from training, and they're super fine for me. They're good protein, low carb, and I've done really well today. And the others are in the fridge and it's fine, but my normal behaviour would be to sit and just eat loads of them, which I know is not good and it's not healthy. And I'm just being completely honest here. I find this stuff quite difficult to talk about because I've never mentioned it before. And yeah, that's the biggest thing I'm trying to deal with, really, is my relationship with food and not feeling guilty about every single thing I put in my mouth. I know this week I'm going to be having 1 treat on Thursday when I catch up with somebody, and I could not have it, but at the same time, if I don't have it, then I'm denying myself a little bit of fun in my life. And I think, well, why should I do that? I just need to develop a better relationship with food. What I'm going to do is link a podcast from Amanda Bucci down below, because weirdly, often in my life when I come across the thing that I'm working on, I'll find a podcast just purely by accident. I won't even be looking for it, but I'll find a podcast episode that matches where I'm at completely. And that's what happened today. Amanda Bucci, who I've mentioned before, did a podcast about with a friend of hers called Daniel something, can't think what his name is, talking about our relationships with food and with binging, not in a eating disorder kind of way, just in a general kind of, you know, I'm going to eat all the food day kind of thing, and how this guy works with his clients to, if they have a binge or they eat something they shouldn't, they just get on with it and they don't count that day out completely, which is what so many of us do, me included. You know, you'll have something crappy and then for the rest of the day you think, oh sod it, I'll just eat whatever I want. And I'm working on changing that attitude for myself, and I did it when I worked with Ollie. I did it for 12 weeks where I just didn't have any bad food. I was really, really accountable for myself. If I went out for dinner, I made sure that I had something that fit the macros that I was following. So that's what I'm working on right now, and that's why I've set up my private Instagram account. And it might be that a few months down the line that I might share some pictures off of that, or I may not, I don't know yet, but I'm working on those things. And the reason I brought that up today is just because I want you guys to know that everybody has their struggles, and that is kind of mine, I guess. And I give myself one hell of a hard time. I'm constantly prodding my body and looking at it in a negative way, and I'm trying to change that because I lost 3 stone last year and I've kept it off all but apart from like 3 pounds, and that's just because when I lost the 3 stone I was on like a cutting week and I was on like 20 grams of carbs a day, so you can't maintain that. So naturally I was going to put on a few pounds after that cutting week, 2 weeks, and I've stabilised and I'm still a size 12, and I finished that in June or mid-July last year, and that's great, but it's still not good enough, and but it is good enough, but I think it's not in my head when I have bad moments, and so I'm trying to work on that. So when I have days where I feel overwhelmed and I feel like Leaf Lane Studio, I've got a load of work to do. I'm letting people down that I'm supposed to be seeing. I haven't been to the gym. I've had a couple more rice cakes than I should have had. I haven't walked today because I've been really, really busy. I've got a video to upload. Haven't done a blog post. Blah, 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 blah. You know, I'm dealing with all of those things, and we all have those things, and I don't really know why I'm waffling on about this now. I've kind of lost my train of thought slightly. I'm just kind of chatting at you. You know, everybody has their thing and it's easy to get overwhelmed. So, oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, my videos the last couple of weeks have been quite mundane, and that's me trying to just tell you guys what goes on in my head on a day-to-day basis. It's all of those things. And I'm a really positive person. I'm so much more positive than I've ever been in my life right now. I certainly have changed all my mindsets, and I still thank Gemma Sands a lot for that, because it really has shifted the way I think about things working with Gemma, and she's awesome. But yeah, just an insight for you guys to let you know where I'm at in my head and why sometimes I just stay at home and just plod along, because I've got a shit ton of stuff to do. And when Leaf Lane Studio launches, which is coming up really, really, really soon, I hopefully, you know, obviously it's like a tidal wave of stuff happening, and then when it launches, hopefully it will settle down, because I know I'm not going to be suddenly inundated with orders. I mean, that'd be great. Please let that happen. Powers it be. But if I'm not, then that's fine, and that's just business, and it will take time to market myself and get myself out there, but it won't be as intense as it has been. And trying to do this everyday in May thing whilst trying to do a million and one things with the business has been pretty intense. Breathe. That's my waffle for today. I'm going to close this vlog off here before I just keep on talking. I've already been talking for 10 minutes. Joe's cooking dinner. It smells amazing. We've got one of his bowl things that he cooks tonight, and I've got rice because I saved my carbs. Apart from the 4 grams of carbs that was in my brownie, I've saved all of my carbs for tonight so I can have rice, which is just brilliant. I think that's what I need to do now, is save my carbs for the end of the day. Yeah. So I'm just sitting here with my bullet journal, finishing off my to-do list for today whilst Joe is cooking, bless his heart. I had a killer workout at the gym. I clearly need to eat. I get waffly when I haven't eaten. So I'm going to eat. I'm going to edit this vlog. Tomorrow is the last day of every day in May. If you have enjoyed every day in May, I will definitely be doing daily vlogs again. I think what I'll do is, once I've launched Leaf Lane Studio, I will do a month or so of daily vlogging, or 2 weeks of daily vlogging or something. I really want to do more sharing about getting the business up and running too. So if you guys have any questions about anything whatsoever, mental health, business stuff, artwork, fitness stuff, living in Cornwall, moving, then just let me know. Write me a comment down below. Follow me on Instagram. Everything's linked down below anyway. If you guys want to follow along with my Leaf Lane Studio journey, then all of social media is down in the info box. But also, if you're not subscribed yet, then I would love it. Love, love, love it if you subscribed. And also, if you could give my videos a like, that would help me be found in the search boxes, etc. I really want to build the channel up. Okay guys, I'm gonna go. I will see you in tomorrow's vlog. Please give this video a like, and I will see you soon. Bye!